Hello and welcome back. My name is Sandcrawler, or Ythmevge, and this is Ythmevge Base Builder. So last time we explored some here in the mine shaft, and today we are going to continue on our way down. You can see I don't have anything right now, so we actually need to make some basic tools and whatnot. Mostly just tools. Oops. I did that wrong. So we'll make a pickaxe here. We'll do 24 for now. And we can continue down. We're stepping down 2. Or we're going over 2 and down, and then down 1. And we're gonna run into the mine shaft. I already know that, but oops. Do something like this. Our real goal today is to get to some diamonds. Because the faster I can get some diamonds, the faster I can stop showing mining. I was hoping we could get to some in the mine shaft here, but it just wasn't going to happen. So eventually this will be a fairly wide mine that goes down to bedrock. But for now, it's just going to be one single column all the way down. Some more of the mine shaft. I have some pretty big plans for this series. I also want to tie it in, as I've talked about some. I want it to tie into other independent Minecraft series, such as Agrarian Skies, because that one will be going up now, or still while this video goes up. I'm looking to do a couple more modded Minecraft series. One is going to be called Bloody Computers, and it's going to be blood magic and computer craft. I just thought it would be an interesting combination of the two. So that's what's coming. And each one of those other series would have a tie-in building that I would actually import from that series into this world. Hey, we found diamonds. Let's see how many we found. Or digging around diamonds is usually a pretty good idea, so let's do that. So I can see 3. Looks like 3. Diamonds! Okay. So that's enough to make us a pickaxe, which will allow me to mine a lot quicker. I would have loved to have gotten a couple more, because I still need a enchanting table. is the biggest thing. Eventually I'll have armor and whatnot, but since we're in this mushroom biome, it's not very high on the list. So I'm just going to finish digging it down till I see bedrock. And maybe we'll get lucky again and find some more diamonds. But there's bedrock, so I guess not. Okay. I didn't hit any caves or anything other than the mine shaft. We have lots of mine shaft down here. And those spiders can still spawn. So, oh, and it's up here. I'm just gonna wall that off and leave for now. I don't even have a sword to fight him. I don't even have a sword to pretend to fight him with. Let's see what's this way. Nothing. Okay. We can go back up to our little workshop area and we can start moving some things up. Okay, so I want particularly wood, iron, and coal if I have any, which I don't. Okay, I think that's it. You can head on up and see how our tree farm is done. So that was about the last thing I did up here. Right now it's not. This isn't very convenient to go up. We'll drop that iron in there. Grab that. It'd be dark. That's okay. I was gonna make another crafting bench and then I saw this one. I want to make an axe. So I can go up here and chop these down properly. I could plant a bunch of these oak trees together, but I was worried about using all the saplings this early. So that's why I planted them spread out like this. I feel like there has to be a chunk of wood up there. Maybe not. Guess not. So I could use the leather from them right now, so Not too bad an idea to kill some cows. I'm going to make a shovel. And climb up this mountain hill thing. So we can start doing a little bit of work up here. All you can hear is my keyboard clicking from all the jumping. Okay, so what I want to do up here is I want to level this out pretty much to this level that the lake is at. So I'm going to take off the dirt here. Of course, this was the easy bit. And then I'm going to take that hill behind me off. And we are also going to chop down some mushrooms at lightning speed because we're using an axe. So we don't really need the mushrooms, but I'm going to collect them anyways because I don't like leaving items laying around. Then we can just start whacking at some dirt. So this is going to be the base of our tree. So this will be the trunk, where the trunk starts. And so it needs to be a pretty big platform. And flattening it is just an easier way of doing it for me. Because I don't really want it built into the hill anyways. Because even at extra large biomes, or large biomes, they're still just not, they're not actually up to size, I don't think. Like as far as flat spaces go. There's still a lot of noise in the ground, in the dirt generation. There seems to be this rule in video games about having flat space, unless the game is designed around it. Generally, you'll find that the world has some amount of noise in it. Like even in a MOBA like Smite, where a third-person MOBA like Smite, I should say, if you look at the ground will have a slight wave to it, like it's not flat, even though it is essentially flat. Because it can look weird when you just have a flat plane. There goes one shovel. Let's go make another one. Or actually, let's just make a crafting bench. And make one right here. I'm not too worried about our wood situation. We have saplings, which we should actually go pick those up. So I probably made this for nothing because we're going back to one. It's down here. Any more up here? Yeah. Plant that one there. And we'll grab our oak, guys. We'll plant one there. There and there. So you can see just how noisy, how much jumping you have to do to get up this hill. Which will be dealt with pretty quickly here. We'll be building a path of some sort. Because I'm not entering. Maybe we'll enter through the what are they called? Tree roots. We could have some tree roots coming down, and you actually enter into the tree through the roots. That could be pretty cool. I have a general idea of what I want to build here, but I don't plan all my builds out. Like, I haven't actually built anything on it. But I know it calls for a flat spot that's about 32 wide. And who knows, maybe when I lay out that diameter, 32 just won't be big enough. It could happen. I'm gonna use a circle generator, but I think that I'm gonna skew it a little bit, like just in game. So I'm not gonna follow it square for square to make a perfect circle necessarily. Because if you look at a tree trunk, they're round, but they're never perfectly round. And so I kind of don't want to have a perfectly round tree trunk. Then we'll have to figure out what to do with the branches. That's probably going to be the hardest part for me. Let's go up here and chop down this mushroom before it's out of my range. Okay, don't I have 2 chests? Yeah. You can do that by holding shift and double clicking whatever item you want to move. In case you haven't seen that. It's nice to start over on the Minecraft series like this. I was doing the all-around games, or the server one, for such a long time. 2.5 years about, give or take. And you lose interest in it. Sometimes you need to start over, but being on a server just wasn't working for me as well. And part of it was running the server. Because when you run the server, then you get pestered. Can we run this map? Or can we reset the map? Or one of my biggest things with the server was that everyone was so far spread out, and to me that just defeats the purpose of playing on a multiplayer server. If you're not going to be playing with other people in viewable distance of you, there's really no point of playing on one. You may as well just play in single player where you can, I mean, you're the only person, you don't have to worry about being in anyone else's way. You're never going to interfere with anything that they're doing. So, that's kind of my thoughts on multiplayer at this point. I wouldn't mind doing a multiplayer server again, but I don't really have plans to. It's one of the issues that I see in a lot of the servers that are just publicly recruiting, is that they have all these little controlling factors, and if it's a YouTubing server, then you have to do a video of Minecraft every week, and that just doesn't, it kind of goes against what I like. Not that I don't do a video, I mean mine are every 2 weeks right now, but I've done weekly before. I just think that a channel, when you make a YouTube channel, it's your channel and you get to run it, and anyone trying to tell you how to do things isn't really in your best interest. Not that advice is bad, advice is good. But there's a difference between advice and release a video every 3 days. Or, you know, you have to make such and such amount of stupid jokes. Some people actually think that in Let's Plays you have to have jokes. I don't tell jokes. I don't believe in it. Not that I don't think they have a place. Basically, you can do whatever you want. Run your channel how you want to. But that's what I do anyways. So we got a nice empty space here. I think I'm going to have to build up some edges here in order to get 32. I don't think this is quite 32. I could be wrong though. We can finish clearing this mushroom and then we'll call it good and done. We found our diamonds, which was our main goal for this episode, was to find some diamonds. So I'm probably going to start on the foundation of the treehouse next episode. We'll hammer out the basic tree trunk. So we'll work with the space and see how big of a tree trunk we can have. Because the main reason for the tree trunk is going to be a way to ascend and descend. So I want you to be able to go up and down in the tree trunk. All of the mechanics behind, or all of the mechanics that I want in the tree, we'll do on the branches for the most part. So like, if we can find villagers, I would like to do an iron farm, which will probably be 2 or 3 branches stacked on top of each other. So let's just finish clearing out this mushroom now. Okay. So that's going to be the end of this episode. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time when we start working on the tree trunk a little bit. We want to get the foundations and the basics going here. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.